Hey everybody, and welcome back to Stay Colorful. My name is Jonathan the Painter, and we're here in my studio in Rockport, and I figure we'll take a little bit of time each week to paint with each other. My quick story, and I can get into my longer story as we paint, but my quick story is I started painting when my dad was diagnosed with late-stage cancer. He was my best friend. I told him, I was like, Dad, I'll do anything for you. I will run through a brick wall for you. That's literally what I told him. And he said, Jonathan, just stay positive. And the way that I chose to stay positive was to stay colorful. So I figure so many years later, I'm the artist in residence at Mass General Hospital Cancer Center. I get to go in to Mass General, to Boston Medical, to work with the cancer community in and around Boston, in Massachusetts, and New England. It's a really incredibly compassionate community. And I'm inspired. I'm inspired to give back. I'm inspired to be colorful. I never put that brush down, just like I promised my dad. And I'm inspired by you guys. A bunch of people came into my studio this weekend. It was the first, really, I was officially, unofficially open, I guess. And I had the nicest people come in. And people were looking to connect through artwork and through storytelling. And I think this could be a great forum to do that. So I'll show you around my studio at some point. I'll share more of my studio at some point. For those of you that know me, thank you for inspiring me to be out here. And for most of you that don't, my name is Jonathan the Painter. We're going to work on a quick painting, maybe like 10, 15 minutes. I think we're going to do a Valentine's theme-based painting, and we're going to try something that I haven't really tried before. So let's jump right into it and see what we can do, see what's colorful. So to start, we're going to use basic acrylic paints. My mom actually puts together this amazing acrylic paint set for our paint nights. When we work with cancer patients, we worked with 300 nurses not too long ago and just had an incredible time. These are a little bit of a step up from that. These are Winsor & Newton, but I'm going to use those as well. I'm going to do some more kind of creative pop-up studio-based artworks that kind of incorporate that. But for now, let's start with our basic cadmium red. We've got orange. And I know they say cadmium. I don't actually think that there is cadmium in these. Oh, maybe there is. I don't know. I'd have to look into that. So what we're going to use today is red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Catch a theme here. Oh, can I hold them all with one hand? Pink. And a little gold. And a little gold. And you guessed it. I don't know if you guessed this or not yet, but we're going to be painting a heart. So without further ado, let's just put some colors on a page. So I mean, really, if we've got like the rough outline of a heart, you know, and I'm going to do this right from the tube. Again, we're going to try a bunch of other techniques, and they're going to be working with the palette and mixing and doing those sorts of things. But if we work right from the tube here, let's use a lot of paint. So there's the red and the orange. I'm going in order. I'm going in our rainbow order. Maybe some yellow to round out this side here. And we could add more. We could definitely add more. Right? Red, orange, yellow, green. Right? Got some green. And then maybe like on this side, go with the cobalt blue. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. You know, and they're going to all mix and they're going to play together. And that's part of the fun of it, is not to have any idea what you're doing, but to know if the base colors you're using are going to mix well together. You're going to start yourself off with at least the first layer of something that's fun and colorful and could potentially be interesting. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Put a little, it says violet, I think. I'm going to go with this kind of this pink. Opera rose is what it's called. So here, so now what we're going to say is we're going to mix in maybe a little more color. I think maybe a little green up here. Maybe like we're missing a little spot here, right? And then, depending on what we do with it, you know, maybe we come in with a little dab of orange here. And like a little streak of red. See, like really, you can't really go wrong. And then maybe we come in with some gold. We put a little bit of gold in here, fill in a little bit of gold here. Right? And even that, just if we do that, I think that alone is artwork. And for me, super relaxing. Just putting these, we haven't even picked a brush up yet. This is going to be, maybe this will be a no brush painting. Maybe that's what we're going to call this, a no brush Valentine's Day heart painting for 2. Oh, I just threw in a whole nother layer on it where we're gonna make this times 2 really fast. So I'm just gonna squeeze a bunch of white onto here because I think that could mix nicely, and just, yeah, wherever it kind of feels like it wants to go. So here, now we've got our heart. It's our rainbow heart, and I think on its own this looks nice. So let's try something here. I've got another identical blank canvas. What would happen if we take one blank canvas and this is kind of how we mix it. This is it. This is our quick painting today. I mean, look, the kids could do this. When I'm at the hospital, it's the thing. I give a paintbrush to a kid. It's like a great day. No matter what they're going through, it just puts a smile on kids' faces. Give that same brush to a doctor, you know, and they're going to look at you, they're going to look at me and say, I'm not an artist. It's like, well, it's not like a capital letter thing. Art's a verb. This is art. Creating art. I don't know how this is going to come out, but we are going to do the grand reveal. And what's nice about this is you've got the original painting that you did, and then you've got the second heart to gift to your loved one. And this could be a spouse, a significant other, somebody going through a hard time, a parent, a child. Heart's so universal. Rainbows are so universal. This is going to cheer somebody up. So go ahead, you can make a bunch of these. You could make these at any size. You could do it as small as probably a couple inches by a couple inches, and you could do it as big as you could fit. So this is fun. This is just red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, gold, white, acrylic paint. Smush the 2 together, and we got ourselves a couple of hearts. And I hope you guys roll into your Valentine's Day feeling the love, at least feeling the love on this end, because I'm inspired by you guys, what you do, the stories you bring into my studio, and really excited to share a lot more about it on behalf of my dad, my mom, both cancer survivors. My dad unfortunately passed away, but he was the one that inspired me originally to pick up the brush. And thanks to conquercancer.org for helping me put this all together. And my friends over at Active Art. This is Jonathan the Painter. We're in my studio. We painted some hearts really fast together, and we're gonna have a good time each week. Thanks for staying tuned, and I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Cheers. Stay colorful out there.